Ladies and gentlemen, it's match day.
Right, so I'm at the MKM Stadium, ready for our sold-out game against Preston North End. Hull City starting lineup. We do have Ryan House up in goal, of course. The back four of Jacob Greaves at left back, Sean McLaughlin and Alfred Jones retaining their centre-back roles, and then Louis Coyle is at right back. Ahead of them, of course, Tyler Morton is missing out this game, as was reported yesterday with that touch-and-go injury. So we do have Jean-Michael Serry, and then a mix of midfield where we don't really know where anyone could possibly go, with Jason Lakilo, Scott Twine, Jaden Philogene and Adama Traore, and then Liam Delap. I don't think I'm missing out anyone from the starting lineup. On the bench, Harry Vaughan there, we could possibly see him make his return after injury, alongside, who else we've got? We've got Greg Doherty, of course. Hopefully he can get a few more good minutes under his belt after coming on against Preston. Not Preston, against Birmingham, sorry. Hopefully we can bring home the 3 points. I'm going to go for a 2-1 win for Hull City. Goals coming through Delap and also Jaden Philogene. Who else but them two? So let's hope, fingers crossed for a good result. Here come the lads out for their pre-match warm-up. We've also got Andy Smith on the bench, one of the only few academy lads that have got the calibre to come into the first team that haven't been put out on loan in sort of the past few weeks. Of course, Ollie Green just getting that loan move to York City yesterday. Here come both the teams, Hull City on the left, as I mentioned earlier, it's starting lineup, and Preston on the right. Preston do have former Tiger Will Keane in their starting 11. Also, former Tiger has played about 150 games for us. He's part of the FA Cup run in 2014. Robbie Brady on the bench. You can possibly see him return to face up against his former team in Hull City. Come on, you all! And we get underway from Scott Twine, who passes over to Serry, over to Philogene, and then back to Greaves. Two sides here that are looking for a win, running off Preston's recent form, and running off, we get a win, we go back to playoff places. Some nice play from City in the opening 10 minutes. Philogene had a great chance. One ball over the top, we were brought down the lap here, and so Hull City will go for this free kick. Bit of a wasted effort. Probably Scott Twine should have just taken it straight off the bat. Still yet to get his first Hull City goal. City are definitely being the best team on the day so far. 15 minutes in, another free kick towards City with the Lakilo and Scott Twine standing over it. Scott Twine, he had advancing play, could have laid it off to anyone, but instead he was brought down. Referee dealt no card, probably should have done. And Scott Twine will shoot this time. Oh! And it wasn't a million miles away. He is still taking his first Hull City goal. And it couldn't come today. That's all important. Delap is on fire today. He's done multiple times where he's managed to get away from his man. This time resulting in a corner. Possibly could have shot a bit earlier to try and get a goal effort. That corner's a bit lacklustre, but certainly a positive start against his former side, which he played on loan. Oh, it's coming right up to us. Oh, watch it, son. Yes. Playing against his former side that was on loan at last season, where he grabbed only one goal in the second half of the season. He's already grabbed 4 for us, and he's playing on fire today. Possibly another one coming his way. Double substitution early on for Preston. There's a lot of breaking play for about 2 minutes where both their players went down. Will Keane and then also their left back. So Will Keane is off. We won't see him again, certainly not until the return of this fixture. Still waiting for Robbie Brady to come on though, for him to play against his former side. Hull City definitely looking like the better side though. Just need to take advantage of our opportunities. A disappointing end to that first half, with Jaden Philogene getting beyond his man, breaking away. All he had to do was a one-on-one against the keeper. He stalls it up so the keeper has time for him to position himself. And then he just stalls and stalls and stalls, doesn't take a shot, lays it off, and then Liam Delap, who gets the ball in the end, but fails to make a shot. But it's no point because Preston had enough players back by that time. Hull City should be really 1 or 2-0 up with this first half, certainly from that chance at the end of the first. Second half is underway here, no changes for either side. Hull City certainly looking like the better side during that first half. Realistically, the only way that Preston got any chances was either by sloppy balls from City or a fast break on the counter. Hopefully Hull City can capitalise on a few errors made at the end of the first half and break open the scoring of this game. Still 0-0. Another brilliant piece of play from Jaden Philogene. Shot on target, keeper just luckily parried it away, with that corner being the result there. The kilo with it. Scott Twine now again. So down Traore. Can we get a deliverance into the box? Traore all the way to Philogene. Just stumbles a bit and it gets away from him. Unlucky that, but the City definitely looking like they are on for scoring a goal in this game and possibly grabbing the first home win since that 4-2-1 against Sheffield Wednesday all the way back in September. Scott Twine broke away from the pack again, was brought down by a Preston man with this resulting free kick. Once again, one of our set pieces doesn't find anyone in the City shirts. Alright, Kyle. Will Philogene get that? He will be. The shirt will be pulled. It's about the 76th Hull City shirt that's been pulled in this match. Preston have just made their third change of the afternoon there. But a free kick in a similar area for City. Gone a bit short with Seri. So he tried the effort. Oh, get over it! Come off it. A lot of yellow cards may hand out to Preston, so I won't be surprised if a red card comes their way due to a double yellow at some point within the second half. 30 minutes remaining though, still 0-0.
That's the Jaden Philogene back to goal! Hull City are 1-0 up! Philogene finally makes it now! Gets in! A beautiful Morgan Green down the line for Philogene. All he has to do is get past two men. He gets past two men, grabs the goal, far post, rebounds, gets in. 1-0 City. The 3 points are surely coming to the right place. It is Yorkshire. There he is, the happy man. Jaden Philogene, the best little chance to celebrate with the fans. But I don't care. That's 1-0 Hull City. And that is the goal that he rightly deserves. Come on, you all! Motion, this is what we're saying. Where, oh, Liam is our king. There's substitution for the Tigers. Jason Lakilo coming off for Greg Doherty. I thought Lakilo has had a very, very strong game. Hopefully Greg Doherty can come on and calm it down a little bit. Hopefully we can get another goal. That'll be even better. Greaves of all people nearly get himself on the scoring sheet. He manages to get a lucky break with the ball laid off to Philogene. Philogene lays it into him. And then unluckily his curving effort to the bottom right hand corner, the same place that Philogene's went. It unfortunately just curls narrowly wide at the post. Could have been 2-0 City, but City, they're looking to grab another one here. Don't blame them whatsoever. Could be 2, maybe even 3-0 before this game's out. 73 minutes gone. Preston make their final bout of substitutions. And Robbie Brady comes on against his former side. There's Seri doing a little oopsie there by Jean-Michael Seri. Gets a yellow card for it. Oh, the referee doesn't want to. And Preston's going to get a cheeky goal here. No, because it's John McLaughlin has said no way. So Seri does get a yellow card there, but it's John McLaughlin. Second substitution of the game for City. Adama Traore is coming off to be replaced by Cyrus Christie. Presume Cyrus Christie's going to that second-hand position of right wing, with Kyle being back up on the right back side. Of course, Cyrus Christie can put in a little bit of a defensive effort if he does come to it at all with these last sort of 10 minutes to be played. The goal scorers coming off. Jaden Philogene is making his departure from the MKM Stadium. The impact due to a bit of time wasting as we are currently sitting in the 6 minutes of additional time from that fourth goal was played. And he's going to be replaced by Ruben Vinagua. He'll be coming on to replace him, probably that left wing role with a bit more of a defensive solid, a bit like Cyrus Christie is on the right hand side. Only a minute and so left. Oh, a minute over stoppage time and Preston have won themselves a corner. Sure, it's his last kick of the game, but they've set the keeper up. Come on, City. Another way. Go on, ref. Blow it. Blow it, ref. Blow it. Blow it. Blow it. Come on, ref. We've got to blow. Go on. Blow it. Blow it. Yes. That's it. Hull City win the first game at home since September in their 4-2 win against Sheffield Wednesday. Finally, Hull City have grabbed a home win. One to the playoff places. All thanks to the magician, Jaden Philogene.
Well, I'm back in the car now after Jaden Philogene and his magnificent strike. Gray gave us the 3 points and that all-important win that sends us up to 6th in the table. You can see the table right now. We're up into 6th, which is the bottom of the playoffs. We're tied on 5th, really, with the goal difference only separating us and Cardiff. So that is a brilliant afternoon, I must say. We've come off the back of a fantastic 2-0 win on Wednesday against Birmingham and then backed it up with a fantastic win today against Preston. We possibly could have even got more goals today, as I mentioned throughout the vlog. There was that chance at the end of the first half. There was multiple chances in the first half, multiple chances in the second half for us to capitalise on. Unlucky, we didn't really score on that many occasions. Maybe unlucky with that one at the end of the first half, was maybe down to Jaden Philogene, but he redeemed himself in the second half about 70 odd minutes in, and it was a fantastic strike, pinged off the right hand post, and Jacob Greaves nearly grabbed one a little bit later on through the same method with Jaden Philogene, and he is really the difference in this City squad from what we saw last season, from what we saw even before Philogene joined on deadline day. He's really the difference maker. 5 million for him, bloody bargain. So I'm going to go through all of the Hull City players that played today, starting 11, and also the ones that came off the bench, and then going to give them a little bit of a rating. I'm going to start this up off as a new sort of little thing that I'm going to do after all the matches, whether that be home, away, or whatever. I was going to say if it's another one, but you can't really play either home or away. There is no other option. I don't know what I'm on about. Right, so we'll start off with Ryan Alsop. So the rating system, I'm going to give either a super gold card, that means they're man of the match. If I give them a gold card, that means a very, very solid, unlucky not to get man of the match. I'm going to give them a green card if they played all right, amber card moderate, and then red card maybe a little bit stinky. So I don't think I've given out any red cards for today's game because I thought that everyone did really well. So Ryan Alsop, I'm going to give him a green card. He didn't really have too much to do, to be fair. The defence was very strong, and also Preston didn't get too many chances in this game. So I'm going to give Ryan Alsop a green card. Then Louis Coyle, captaincy, right back. He had his Batman mask back on, ready for Halloween. And I'm going to give him a green card. I thought that he had some very, very strong moments in this game. I know people like to clown on Louis Coyle, saying that he's a bit of a wash player. He doesn't really belong in this sort of City squad that have got high calibre players around him. But he put in a very strong performance yet again today. So I'm going to give him another green card. Jacob Greaves, I'm going to give him a green card. This one was probably teetering a little bit more on up until sort of the second half. I thought the second half he really came alive. I don't know whether that was just because he was on my side of the stadium, but he really came alive in that second half. And so I'm going to give him a very strong green card based on his second half performance, and then a little bit based on some of the stuff that he did in the first half. Feeding on from that, Alfie Jones had a few little errors. Probably the weakest player in the defence, I would probably say, from this game. But I'm still going to give him a green card. I thought that he did overall a good job. Sean McLaughlin, he gets my first ever gold card. Yes, get the gold card out. Sean McLaughlin, he put in a fantastic performance. He's really putting in a strong word to Liam Rosina, saying that he should be starting all of these games. I think Liam Rosina said that he possibly was going to start against Ipswich and then the resulting few games after the international break, and he didn't. But then he has really started. He started on Wednesday against Birmingham. He started here today. Those both games that we've won with clean sheets. So Sean McLaughlin, I think he's the real difference maker. So gold card for him. Adama Traore, he had a very good game, all things considering that he was playing a little bit out of position for the majority of it for him. So we give him a green card, not too shabby from him. Liam Delap, I'm going to give him a gold card as well. I thought they really put a tooth to the nail in this game. Of course, he was playing against the team that he was on loan at last season, grabbing only 1 goal in half a season. A little bit stinky. He's already grabbed 4 for us this season, and we're not even at the halfway point. So he's really showing Hull City why he is the player that he is, and why Man City have got him in their academy, and really put it against Preston today. I thought that he put a really strong performance, especially in that first half. He was probably one of the better players in that first half, if not the best. So gold card for him. Jason Lakilo, he gets a very, very strong green card. I was toying whether to give Jason Lakilo a gold card. I thought he put in a really, really good performance. Probably one of the better performances I've seen him do at the MKM Stadium. But I thought there was a few little moments where he was a little bit tentative on some of the balls that he played. But he was getting moving around the pitch. He was playing in and out of position nicely. So I'm going to give him a very strong green card. I think he's unlucky not to get a gold card there. I'm going to save the big man to last. So Jean-Michael Seri. he's going to get a green card. Now, we could see towards the end of the game that he was getting a little bit tired, a little bit worse for wear there. But I thought that for a good 75 minutes of the game, he was putting a very, very strong performance in, similar to the performance he was putting against Birmingham. Just unfortunate that he won't get the Super Gold card today, considering the fact that some of the other players have put in even better performances. So unlucky on Surrey, but a good green card nonetheless. Scott Twine, I'm going to give him. I was gonna give him an amber card, and a bit similar to Jacob Greaves. His effort in that second half is going to boost him up to a green card for me. I thought that towards the end of the game, he was one of the players that was really fighting for it, really trying to get onto every second ball, really trying to stop any counter-attack being made. So Scott Twine, another all right performance from him, so green card. And then I'm going to go onto the bench now. Ruben Vinagre. We didn't see too much of Ruben Vinagre. He came on for about 3 minutes. Didn't get too much of the ball, if any of it. So I'm going to give him an amber card just out of pure, I've got to rate him because he came on the pitch. But he didn't get too much of it. So it's nothing on Ruben Vinagre, but an amber card nonetheless. Greg Doherty. I'm going to give Doherty an amber card as well. I thought that he came on and made a good impact. A little bit after he came on. I thought that when he came on, he was a little bit sloppy. I think one of his first touches was a dispossession as well. So he's a little bit sloppy coming on, but then he sort of really helped tighten up, especially alongside Seri, who was getting a little bit tired at that point. He was helping to sort of solidify up that defensive midfielder role. So I'm going to give him an amber card, just purely for the fact of the amount of time that he played. Also, Cyrus Christie, who was the only one that came off the bench. Another amber card. I thought that it was a little bit unlucky on him. He was playing that right wing position, which isn't too much of a strong suit for him. He likes to play that right wing back role, so he can have a run down the channel. So he's a little bit stuck out on that far right hand side up at the top pitch. So yeah, a little bit unlucky not to see too much of the ball. I thought that he did some nice sort of time wasting, if we want to call it that, where he just holds onto the ball in sort of the corner position and really helping see the game out with that 1-0 win. So an amber card for him. And then my Super Gold card, that goes to, of course, Jayden Philogene. Another fantastic performance from the magician Jayden Philogene. Of course, the goal helps him get the Super Golden card, but then also his performance throughout the game. He was making fantastic runs down the left-hand side. He was getting past his man with ease. He was doing basically what Liam Glappin did that in the first half. He did that for the entire game, or certainly for until he came off. So certainly a Super Gold card performance from Jayden Philogene, if there is a Super Gold card performance at all. So yes, Jayden Philogene gets a Super Gold card in front of 24,000 people that we saw at the MKM. Another sold out game, and it was a really good atmosphere, so I'll have to roll that clip.
Oh, that was crazy. I've never actually experienced that sort of atmosphere at a game before. It's absolutely electric, the passion, everything we see. Oh,
well, thank you very much for joining me on this match day vlog, Hull City versus Preston. I'll see you in another video very shortly. Make sure you like and subscribe.